Right, welcome back to the channel. It's Kev from the gym. I know I've been busy, I've been gone a little while, but we've been busy working in the gym, working with our boxers, working with our fighters, so haven't had as much time to delve into the YouTube. But listen, we've got a big fight tomorrow or tonight, depending on where you are. Canelo versus Terence Crawford. And for me, this is just fight of the decade, maybe even fight of the century. There's so many variables. I'm not at my desk, so I can't do a full-on breakdown, which I would have loved to do. But we're in the car. I'm about to go for a run, hence why I got the sweatsuit on. But it's just important that I put a little prediction video out there. How do I see this fight going? I think there's so many variables. Canelo obviously is the bigger man, the stronger man. He's got the physical advantage, but I would say that Crawford naturally is a strong dude. You can see it in all of his fights. He carries his weight well, it looks like. And with his, maybe because of his wrestling background, for whatever reason, he doesn't tend to get bullied physically in fights. Now, obviously, he's jumping up 2 weight classes, so it might be a little bit different against Canelo, but I've got a sneaky feeling that he might just be able to pull off the upset. And he's that special that would it really be an upset? Listen, maybe so. We've seen Canelo has struggled with movers. He's struggled with people that have good lateral footwork. Certainly in the Lara fight, some people felt that he lost that. In the Austin Trout fight, he had some difficulty with people who are good movers and southpaws in particular. This is only he's had 70 fights, I believe. This is only the third southpaw that he's going to be facing. So there's questions around that. For me, Crawford is a special fighter. He really is a special fighter, a once in a lifetime fighter. And if there's anyone in this generation that can go up 2 or 3 weight classes and beat someone like a Canelo, in my opinion, it only is someone like Crawford. Crawford has, in my opinion, the best fight instincts I've ever seen, and that's in any sport, boxing, MMA, whatever. He has the best fight instincts, and what I mean by that is knowing when his opponent's hurt and when to pull the trigger, knowing when to box, knowing when to fight, knowing when his opponent's tired and he can step on the gas. In my view, he has the best read of a fight in fight. He has the best in-fight read of a fight I've ever seen from any combat sport, martial artist or fighter or boxer or whatever. So I think because of that alone, you do have to say that if anyone can pull off the improbable, it is someone like Crawford, just because his mindset is so different. The questions around scorecards, can he get a decision, to beat Canelo on the scorecards? Because no one's hurt Canelo, let alone stopped him. So to beat him on the scorecards, they say you have to win 11 out of 12 rounds to only win the fight by a couple of rounds. We saw Bivol basically win 10, 11 rounds, and some of the judges still gave it quite close. So can Crawford win a shutout victory like that? It's possible. We've seen Canelo lose rounds early on. He'll be getting outboxed, and eventually he'll get to his opponent. We saw it against Amir Khan, was winning maybe 3, 4, 5 rounds. And some might say that it's, because Canelo was reading him and getting into the fight, warming into the fight, just sort of seeing things. And that's might be true. Caleb Plant did okay, won some rounds. Billy Joe Saunders won some rounds. So if you've got good feet and you can box a bit, you can win rounds. Now the trouble is that, can Crawford keep that up? Can he win 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds on a bounce and then just keep going and see it to the end, basically? It's possible. It's possible. My final prediction, this is tricky. My heart is telling me Crawford. My head is telling me 50-50. I'm going to go with Crawford. I'm going to go with Crawford on a points decision. Do you know what I will say as well? He's carried the weight up quite well. I've seen him on the scales. He looks okay. He doesn't look too bulky. He doesn't look fleshy. We saw when Jamal Charlo came up in weight, he looked a bit fleshy to me, whereas Crawford looks like he's got a bit of good size on him. He looks like he's carried the weight quite well. Hopefully it doesn't affect his speed. But my final prediction is Crawford on points. If I'm wrong, it's a great fight. If I'm right, I'm happy for the guy. He's a special fighter. They're both special fighters, but my heart is with Crawford. So Crawford on points. Let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments. And yeah, we'll catch up with you soon. Kev from the gym. Peace.